Okay, that's cool. Yeah.
Hi, this is Channing Humphrey with Semi Pro Live. It's been a long day, a lot of data used up on this live stream, but we're over here with one of the top performers. Now, I picked this young man out at the beginning just because I ain't gonna lie. You pick a guy with dreadlocks, there's a good chance he'll be close to the MVP. I was right today. So I just want to get a little bit more information, man. You definitely put on a show. You're coming home with several different awards. So how was your day out here today?
It was good. I mean, I had fun. Got to meet some people I never met, some schools I've never met. Yeah, it was just fun, really.
So I mean, you had a view of your athletic performance before this started, and now you have a different view afterwards. How are you feeling about your potential to pick up some more scholarships going forward?
I mean, it's really fun. Uh, can't wait to go home and show this trophy.
All right, well, let's get a look at that trophy, man. What awards did you take home today?
Longest broad jump and overall fastest 40.
Showing off some speed, and which is quite impressive because you're one of the larger receivers receivers slash DBs out here. Now, before I let you go, man, you had a great day. You came out here and really smashed it. So I wanted to know, is there somebody who you want to give a shout out to or organization you'd like to give some credit to before I let you go?
Shout out to Warren and my mom, Michelle Green.
All right. Well, shout out Miss Green. You definitely are making a top level athlete, and I look forward to seeing him on a college field soon. We'll see you guys next time on Semi Pro Live.
Oh, thank you.
This is Channing Humphrey with Semi Pro Live. I'm out here with Caleb Sane, one of the top recruits and top athletes that was out here at the Arkansas Combine, man. I just want to get a little bit more information. You're going home with some hardware. So, man, what actual events did you dominate today?
Top linebacker and overall vertical.
All right, man. So, you're a very rangy linebacker. You have a good linebacker build, but you're quite tall for a linebacker. How do you think that helped you out here today or is going through these drills?
Shoot, if you work hard, you get what you come to compete for.
All right, man. So outside of that, man, do you feel that you put on a good performance and that you're gonna have a little bit more eyes watch you going forward in your career?
Yes, sir.
All right, man. What was your favorite part of the event?
So doing the linebacker drills and just showing what I came here to show.
All right, man. Now, before I let you go, I know we've been out here a long time, since about 9 o'clock. Is there anybody you'd like to give a shout out to or an organization you're going to bring some attention to while you have the opportunity?
Shout out to my mama, Cassandra Williams.
Hey, he's A1. You know why? Because he knew to put his mom's name on it. Most guys get up here and be like, hey, shout out to my mom. Like everybody mom's name ain't mom. But shout out to Miss Williams. You're definitely raising a dog out here. You should be very proud. We'll see you guys next time on Semi Pro Live. Oh, you Oh, it's already live. Hey, mistakes happen. This is Channing Humphrey with Semi Pro Live. I'm here with JV Love. Now, if you've been watching the stream, we actually got this man right here. I watched this 40 time. I had no idea what the time was, but I could just tell by his body language and the facial expression that he was putting up a good time. Turns out I was right as he comes home with quite a bit of hardware. Heck, he's already dropped one of them all. We're going to find your award later. But hey, big dog. So, man, what awards were you able to come home with, and how do you feel over your performance today?
Top wide receiver, longest broad jump, and I had one and 3-cone drill, but I feel like I could have won more. I don't know. I would have won the MVP, but we didn't give him out.
Ooh, I like that confidence, man. Okay. So, man, what school are you going to be attending going forward?
Mills.
Mills. So, how do you feel that this performance today is going to impact your season coming up?
I think I'm in the starting. Yeah.
Hey, it's nothing wrong with adding a little bit more confidence to your game. Well, hey, man, it's been a long day. You've been out here all day. You're going home with lots of awards, and I know your parents are probably ready to go get something to eat. So I'm going to go ahead and fast forward to the portion where we give out some credit. So before I let you go, man, is there any organizations, is anybody who's not here or somebody who's always supported you that you want to give a shout out to or give some support?
Yeah. Shout out to my dad, Kevin. Shout out to my mom. Shout out to my whole family. I wouldn't be here without them. Kevin Love, Jacarly,
We're just trying to make sure your mom get her name on it, you know what I'm saying? She just gave birth to you and got you out here looking like this, but But anyway, man, hey, definitely some proud parents. They should be. You come home with a lot of awards. And for a wide receiver to have the longest jump and come over with the top wide receiver award, I don't know how much better of a day you could have had. So I'm going to go ahead and let you go, man, and we'll see you guys next time on Semi Pro Live. Hi, this is Channing Humphrey with Semi Pro Live. I'm out here with a name that you need to pay attention to. We got Richard Wilson. Now, man, you came in here and got a number of awards today. Probably too many for me to keep up with, so I'm going to let you name them off for me.
I got longest broad jump, 3-cone drills, and the second fastest 40.
Now, the impressive part about him getting the second fastest 40 is my man's here is a quarterback and got the second fastest 40 in the whole entire combine with athletes who were older, a little bit stronger, and some that were supposed to be faster. You came out near the top, man. So just want to tell you, man, how do you feel about your performance today?
I feel good, go home, get better each and every day.
All right, man. So what was it? What kind of training regimen do you put together to be able to show off on all aspects? Because you looked good in the quarterback drills. We had a chance to see you over there, but yet you have this athletic prowess that gives you just another dimension to your game. How do you balance the two?
Well, I lift weights, I do speed and agility. I just do it all.
All right, man. All right, now, before we get ready to wrap it up, man, is there anybody you want to give a shout out? Hold on. We're in the Arkansas event. And I feel like your father would be upset with me if I didn't give you a chance. Let him know, man. Where do you come from?
Shout out Monroe, Louisiana, 318.
All right, man. Now, before I let you go, do you have any shout-outs outside of the whole 318 that you want to give out or any organization you want to bring some light to?
Shout out my mama. She couldn't make it. She had to work. Sharice family. Shout out my daddy. He came, Richard Wilson Sr. Shout out my grandma, my papa, Judy Wilson, and Lavelle Wilson, and my cousin, Antron Mason.
Hey, shout out to the whole Wilson clan. Y'all definitely put on today. We'll see you guys next time as Semi Pro Live. This is Channing Humphrey with Semi-Pro Live. I'm back, man. It's part of the award ceremony. We're going to get all the award attendees in and get them some shine. Now, this young man right here, there were some kids who were tagged before the event who were supposed to be standouts. He wasn't one of them, but he definitely outperformed the expectations. So despite not having as high as expectations as some of the other players at your position, you came and blew the Scouts out the water, taking home the award. So let's get a list off of all the awards you're able to come home with.
Oh, I got top running back.
Now, coming out here with a lot of competition, there were a lot of running backs out here. How did you manage to up your game to come home with this award?
Well, we just work on it every single week, up in the lab, and get better every day.
All right, man. So what school do you attend to? And what school do you attend to? And when are you going to be graduating high school if we want to follow you?
Class of 2024 in Little Rock Mills.
All right, man. Now, before I let you go, man, do you have any shout-outs or anybody you'd like to bring attention to who couldn't be here with you to support?
Shout out my mama, Jasmine Burnett.
All right, hey, man, them Jasmines will take care of you. But, hey, shout out to Miss Jasmine. Shout out to my producer, Jasmine. We'll see you guys next time on Semi-Pro Live. Appreciate you, big dog. This is Channing Humphrey with Semi-Pro Live. I'm back. I'm here with the top defensive back of the day. I'm going to go ahead and give him a chance to introduce himself, and let's get a little bit more information about you. So your first and last name, what school you attend to, and what year you're going to graduate?
First and last name, Eli Atkins. I go to Pottsville High School, and then I graduate 2024.
All right, man, you came out here and you were the top defensive back, and you did it through a combination of just great footwork and physicality. So what was it about your game today that allowed you to maybe outperform a lot of the expectations?
I mean, I just came out here, did my best work, got a big dream, got big plans, and just working my hardest trying to get there.
All right, do you have any suggestions for any younger defensive backs or any drills that maybe they should try to up their game?
I mean, just work on your footwork, and then be able to keep your shoulders square over your toes, and have your positioning correct, and that'll help you a lot.
All right, man. Now, before I let you go, man, do you have anybody you want to bring some attention to, an organization, whether it be a person or anybody who's ever supported you?
Yeah. Shout out to Pottsville Athletics, and then shout out to my mom, Mary Atkins, and shout out to my family, just thanking them, watching over me.
Well, hey, man, big shout out to the whole Atkins clan, man. You definitely raised the dog. We'll see you guys next time on Semi-Pro Live. All righty. Hi, my name's Channing Humphrey with Semi-Pro Live. I'm here with Trent, the top DB to come out here at the Arkansas Combine, man. So, man, I want to get a little bit more information on how you were able to accomplish such a high-level performance. So did you do any training before this, or what do you do to get ready?
Just work out on your free time, stay in the weight room, just stick to it.
Man, so I got to ask you the question. It's COVID going on. It's not a time where we're able to be as active as we probably want to be. How do you stay active and in shape even though the weight rooms and gyms and you maybe haven't had as much access to be somewhere where you can actually perform?
Order stuff, do home workouts, anything you can to get better.
All right, man. And before I let you go, is there anybody important to you or an organization that's always been supportive of you that you want to bring some light to while you have an opportunity?
Shout out Harmony Grove, Hornets Sports, and shout out to my daddy and my uncles.
Ooh, put some names on it, big dog.
Debarius Haygood and Fruit Askew and Nook Askew.
All right, big shout outs to the Haygoods, man. First off, I just like the last name. We'll see you guys next time on Semi Pro Live. Great performance today, big dog. Big dog. I got one of my favorite people on earth, a lineman. So we got Hunter Marshall over here coming home with some hardware. Now there was some good looking linemen over there, and somehow you came through thugging and defeated them all, going home with some hardware. So man, tell me about your performance. Tell us one of the lessons that you learned today at the camp, and what did you do to prepare for this? Were you able to come home with some hardware?
Just stay disciplined. Just patience is all I used. I mean, wasn't as easy as I thought it was going to be, but just patience. Stay patient, stay disciplined.
Now, unlike a lot of the other positions like wide receiver and quarterback, I actually knew what you guys were doing. So I went over to the drills, man. There were some guys who would put on some flashy moves, but what I noticed is your technique was strong, and you maybe didn't dump people on the ground, but you didn't let anybody get any blocks, and you put a lot of pressure on the quarterback. What is it about your game that makes you so even and dependable?
Quick feet. It's all about feet. I'm able to move my feet when others can't. And my fundamentals. Work on fundamentals all my life, so it's just that easy.
All right, man. Before I let you go, is there any organizations or any people you want to give a shout out to who've always been there to help support you?
Shout out to my mom and Farmington Athletics.
All right. Well, we got Farmington Athletics, but we always got to put names on the mom's names.
Alicia Marshall.
All right. Shout out Miss Marshall. Your son is a dog. We'll see you guys next time on Semi Pro Live. Hold on. All right, this is Channing Humphrey with Semi Pro Live. I'm over here with Big Dog Tillery. I call him Big Dog because my man was one of the younger linebackers to come in. He's going to leave with the top linebacker award. So, man, I just want to get a little bit more information, man. How are you able to put together such a great performance today?
I try to do my best every time I come on the field, and I worked on my footwork a lot and paid attention.
All right, man. Now, the footwork thing, was it something that you had to work on once you got here because it was a little shaky, or is it something that you had been working on before you got to the combine?
I already work on my footwork after school and stuff, doing ladder drills, putting extra work in after hours.
All right, man. Now, before we move forward, man, so what kind of, what do you think the exposure of being here has done for your recruiting prospects going forward?
Give me a lot more I need to work on, but I think it's going to help me in the future.
All right, man. Now, before I let you go, man, you're a pretty quiet guy, but I know you have a lot of support behind you that's loud. So is there a parent, someone who's always been there to support you, or an organization that you want to bring up some light to before I let you go?
My mom and dad, Harmony Grove, Coach Vincent.
I got to make you put a name on your mom and dad.
Jody Tillery and Joyce Tillery.
I just wanted to know what kind of people make a kid this cool. You hear this voice? But anyway, man, shout out to the Tillerys. Not only is your son cool as heck, he's also coming home with some linebacker awards. We'll see you guys next time on Semi Pro Live. This is Channing Humphrey with Semi-Pro Live. I'm here live with my dog, Chase Hancock, man. This kid came out here and showed us some blazing speed. One of the more impressive corners / receivers that came out here today, man. So I just have a couple of questions for you. I want to know what school you're currently attending, what class you're graduating with, and if you're still part of youth sports, what organization are you currently balling with?
I'm with the IYFL with the Seahawks, and I'm attending Eastham, and I will be graduating in 2028.
Now, what I noticed about today's performance, there were a lot of receivers who got awards, but the coaching staff had a lot to say about your performance. You were out here one-handed catches all over the field. I mean, you made so many one-handed catches that the coach had to come back and check if you can actually catch with both hands during the award assemblies, man. So what kind of focus, what kind of training goes into you being able to have that ability?
Always being focused, working out, just working out, really just focusing what you want to accomplish. Just put your mind to it.
Man, you're a very well-spoken man, but the only reason you're going to have to get used to these interviews, man, if you're going to be coming up to these combines, putting up performances and having coaches giving speeches about you at the end, you're going to have to learn how to talk on the mic a little bit better. But anyway, man, so you put all the great performance, you go home with some hardware. Before we let you go, man, are there any organizations or people who've been supportive to you throughout your career that you want to bring some light to or give a thank you?
My family, my grandpa, rest in peace. My grandma and my little sister and my mom and dad.
What's your grandfather's name?
His name is Willie, I think. I really didn't know his name.
He was Grandpa, man.
Yeah, I just call him Grandpa.
All right, man. Shout out to Grandpa Willie. And before I let you go, man, I'm going to assume this lady over here is your supportive mother. And you better, it's not, it's an auntie.
It's my TT.
TT, you got to put a name on TT because TT's supportive.
Farron.
All right, Farron. Well, hey, we definitely appreciate Farron. I'm pretty sure she was the ride to get him out here, and she definitely supplied the support today as he went on to a record-setting combine day. We'll see you guys next time at Semi-Pro Live.
Don't be trying to give her no kids.
I'm sorry.
Used to be a dreamer, but you know I found.
Hi, this is Channing Humphrey with Semi-Pro Live on a windy day. I don't know if you could tell, I'm holding up this backdrop. But anyway, I've got Cade Fleetwood over here. First off, the kid has one of the cooler last names out here. So shout out to the whole Fleetwood clan. And we're going to swing over here, man. You were able to bring home some of the hardware, so I didn't get a chance to catch up to you. I saw you doing a couple of drills, man. What award were you actually able to capture?
The top cute quarterback.
All right, man. So you're coming in one of the younger quarterbacks. Now, you're coming over from the youth game and preparing for the middle school game. The question I have for you, man, what do you do to prepare yourself going from a game where it was mainly built on the running game and youth football to middle school ball where you guys are going to slang it around a little bit more?
I just practice at home and go to camps.
Okay. So, do you have any suggestions for any young quarterbacks who are coming up who would maybe want to follow in your footsteps to become an award winner?
Just practice and try your best.
All right, man. So before we let you go, man, what school do you currently attend, and when do we plan on having you graduate so we can watch you in college?
South Rock Elementary, Batesville, Arkansas, and I'm attending college in 2029.
All right, big dog. Now, before I let you go, man, are there any important people, any friends or organizations that have been supportive to you in the past that you want to bring some attention to while you got the chance?
My mom and my dad and all the coaches that helped me.
Well, we know they the Fleetwoods, but I always make people put names on the back for their moms and dads. So,
First name?
Cade Fleetwood.
your mom and dad.
Oh, Brandy Fleetwood and Matthew Fleetwood.
Well, hey, big shout out to Brandy and Matthew. We'll see you guys next time on Semi Pro Live, and definitely keep an eye on this young man. A lot more to come in the future.
Used to be a dreamer, but you know I find